You know, my friends, it's very simple. And I have used this phrase consistently over the course of my 20-plus years behind the golden EIB microphone. What I believe has made the country great. And I've addressed this. When I do my rare, overwhelmingly popular public appearances, I challenge the audience to think about something. You ever wonder how it is, and why it became so, that a population at any one time of less than 300 million people created the highest standard of living, progress, economic, political, education, any standard you want to measure, the United States of America has been the greatest population of human beings in the history of the world. There have been civilizations, countries, and populations long before us that were the trademark of their day. I mean, they were standard bearers of their day. They can't compare to us. And they've been around thousands of years. Now, what was it? What is it? What is it that makes 300? Our DNA is no different than the Chi-Com DNA. Talking about in terms of humanity, our DNA is no different than any other human being anywhere on Earth or has ever been on Earth. Well, what is it about this 200, 300 million people that are created by far? There's no comparison. The greatest collection of human beings on the face of the earth for good. We feed the world. We relieve the world. We repair the world. We defend the world. We have liberated hundreds of millions of people who have lived in bondage and slavery. What is it about us? We're not born special in terms of our DNA. What is it? I ask people to think about this, because I don't think that this is part and parcel of what I call American exceptionalism. What is American exceptionalism? It's not that we're better people. It's not that we're smarter. It's not that we have an advantage because of our geography, because we clearly don't. So what is it that sets us apart? And there's one answer. And it's found in the Declaration of Independence. We are all endowed by our Creator. So we acknowledge God as a country. When we were founded, we acknowledge God, that we were all created. We are all endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. Undeniable, they're just there. And they come from the Creator. Among them, but not just, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. That's pretty simple to me. Those three things, the acknowledgement of our creation by God, a loving God, that our creation, that our spirit has this natural yearning to be free and to be happy, and that there's nothing wrong with either of those. There's nothing wrong with being created, nothing wrong with being happy or trying to be, and there's certainly nothing wrong with living. It was that codification that made one crucial thing possible, and that is for ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary things. Not the smartest, not the brightest, not the well-born, not the richest. Ordinary. This is a nation that became the greatest nation in human history, however many hundreds of thousands, billions, whatever years you want to say we've been plodding the earth. Ordinary people accomplishing extraordinary things made possible by the fact that our country was founded acknowledging that our freedom comes from God, not from a government, and not from some other man or some other woman. It does not come from a demagogue. It does not come from somebody promising to take care of us. It inspired people to produce, to take care of themselves and anybody else that needed it in their community via their church or whatever neighborhood organization they happen to belong to. And that's what's been lost. Too many people think that without government doing the right things, we can't succeed. And the government, when run by people like running it now, get in the way and make it impossible for ordinary people to do anything extraordinary.